It's a special Saturday night edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
Here's the punter, Jake Bailey, ready to do the honor. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Play action. Here's Hurts. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Hurts. This pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. Fielded just inside the 20. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Patriots take over. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. Now Jones. That is caught by Lamb. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. CeeDee Lamb. 60 yards. And the Pats have taken the early lead. Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that stuff.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football, all right? When you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
They open things does here too after a good stop. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as the tackle made at the 26-yard line. On first down, Hurts throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Second and 10. Sanders, and he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down. Here's Hurts to throw. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. It's the former Michigan man, Chase Winovich, who gets in there to bring him down. Here's Braden Mann now, standing just outside his own goal line. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Fielded at the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. Just a fantastic punt return of 80 yards. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly for 6.
When you've got a guy that fast back there to receive punts, that's a nightmare for the guy game planning, the special teams coach, but it's also a nightmare for the punter. Sometimes they get so nervous that they mishit the ball and kick it right to him.
And now a 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming. They'll look to throw. And the conversion good. He's got it. So the lead swells to 16-0. I think we're sensing a trend here. 2 first-half touchdowns. After going for 2 after the first score, CD, I thought maybe they would kick the PAT here. No, they get 2 more.
No, they decided to really press the advantage because, remember, getting the 2 after the first score, you've already got the other team back on their heels if they're going to mount a comeback. But to go up 2 scores and 2 two-point conversions, you've really got them thinking on the other sideline.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They start on the ground here at Sanders. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, but I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down. As that was not an easy one to hold on to. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. A terrific return. 30 yards all in all. The Pats at the line ready to go. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1 play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things.
Taking it right down Broadway.
Way to show on earth, baby.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. CeeDee Lamb with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing, and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it's stealing it, it's scoring it. All over them.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have...
As Sanders has it poked free, and it's picked up by the Patriots. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line.
No coach or team's ever happy when someone has a turnover, but if there's ever a good time to do it,
preseason.
Yeah, right now. You know that come regular season, he's going to be ready to go, and maybe he'll remember, yeah, I don't want to do this when it comes time for the games to count.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And to give this time to the tailback. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. On 3rd down, Atkins. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots are pouring it on. So a toss play there does the trick as he's into the end zone.
And you don't run this unless you're sure you've got a guy who has the speed who can get to the edge, because what you're hoping for him to win the race to the corner and turn it upfield to the end zone.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Popular down near the goal line, quick slant. Nice job there to get in, knock it away.
It was, and one of the other things you're concerned about when you throw that route is to make sure your offensive linemen use their leverage to get the hands of the defensive front down so you can throw it through that little bit of crowd and get it to the receiver. In this event, they did, but a nice play by the defender knocking it away.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They'll hand it off now. Johnson broke a tackle, but not much room there ultimately. Just up past the 25 and no further. The Eagles on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 8. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. 34 now. Here's 1st and 10. 8. Now Stick. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Goddard. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Stick from the gun. And he's got his man on the out route. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. They go back to the ground with Johnson. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Stick looks to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. In search of 8 yards on 3rd down. They've already converted 2 of these on this drive, 2 for 2. Here's Stick looking to throw. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. Now it appears we're going to get whistles and a stop. A man down on the return. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Pats at the line ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And quickly, they get to the line. Throwing on first down. Thorne finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. Touchdown! A great play there. 48 yards. And the Patriots are able to add on to their first half lead. Well, I'll say one thing, Charles. You're getting really good practice here in breaking down touchdowns. What did you see there?
Well, the same thing I've seen over and over and over in this first half. My scintillating analysis, Brandon, this offense is absolutely taking no prisoners.
They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to the psychology of the game at times, isn't there? How much better would they feel running into the locker room, as you noted, with something on the board in a positive fashion? You're exactly right. It's a great opportunity to get that done.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Stick back to pass. And this is caught, but I don't think he stayed in bounds. No, he didn't. It's incomplete. The throw took him past the boundary, and it's 4th. The Eagles send out their punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. This is brought in at the 21. Oh, he nearly broke that one. As it stands, though, a heck of a 36-yard run back. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Thorne. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. On 1st down, Thorne eluding the pressure right. Powerful running. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. So we have, boy, a rough crowd. No football for 6 months already. We're skipping halftime. All right, let's get right back to the action. We're set for quarter 3. Probably not likely to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Pats at the line ready to go. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they've got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Room here to run. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And they're going to speed things up here. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. He takes it to the 15. A nice display of power. And gives him a nice pickup. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's brought down. 46 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. A great effort there. Taking it in. And the Patriots take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. And he will get into the end zone again, and he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this, but to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there, and sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, on that one, they go with a play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback, and they got him to the ground.
And to run this play successfully, you've got to make sure that everyone
under pressure, and they got to him again. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down. A shotgun throw for Stick. This short throw caught by Goddard. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And this offense set up with a very short field. 1st and 10 inside the 20. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now they try the right side here. A tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. Now a handoff looking right. And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A great play there. Ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Patriots continue to roll. They're going to try and run. And, boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more.
But I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on. But apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
And they they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust? And he caught it up, and it's picked up by the Patriots. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here. And he's taken down inside the 30. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 88 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now they'll run on the draw. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. So the Patriot offense stays out there, and they'll line up and go for 2. Looking to throw. Thorne, flush to his right. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked-off folks on the other sideline now.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it.
And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. Throwing on 2nd and long. Stick. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. He'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's got this down to the 35.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation, secured it tight to his body, and picks up the 1st down.
The 1st down carry here for Johnson. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Rolling to it, under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. It'll be a sack and a loss of 3, but more importantly, brings up fourth down. And Lambeau will put this one through. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit.
Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home, because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
Muscles him off. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here. 1st and 10. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Bingham. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Stops short. Down at the 1. Had a broken tackle, but couldn't get it all the way home. They'll try to run this one in. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So the Patriot offense stays out there, and they'll line up and go for 2. Back to throw. Thorne. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
And certainly this, not the performance that they were hoping for to begin the end.
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go. At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
The Eagles send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fielded just inside the 30. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A tremendous return there, 39 yards. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. That one looks like out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. From the gun, Thorne. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Thorne. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes, and that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
So the Patriot offense stays out there, and they'll line up and go for 2. Back to throw again. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. One final shot. They'll look to throw. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports.